Hi everybody and welcome to Rene's Spiritual Ways. In this video I am going to be talking about the full moon that is happening on February 27th at 3:17 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now this moon is going to be in Virgo, and we also have Saturn squaring Uranus, which actually happened on February 17th, but this is actually going to be an event that will be happening 3 times in the year of 2021, and we haven't seen this in 22 years. So hold on to your hats. We are in for a very kind of up and down energetic energy this year and this month. But before I get into it, I just want to put a reminder out there that whenever I reach that 100 subscriber milestone, I am going to pick one random subscriber and I'm going to reach out to you and give you a free tarot reading from me to show my appreciation to you becoming a subscriber on my channel. And just, I am so very, very grateful for all of you. Truly, I am. So I want to keep that going. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so the Virgo full moon is linked to the Saturn square Uranus. So the spiritual meaning for the full moon of February 2021, astrology relates to making or dealing with difficult changes. But this moon makes positive change more likely and easier to implement, which is a good thing. It is ideal for making changes that are long overdue. We all know what those are. This is a good full moon for freeing yourself of burdens that are no longer your responsibility. I'm down for that one. Astrological squares are known for creating tension between 2 points. And with this one involving Saturn, the planet of rules and boundaries, and Uranus, the planet of freedom and rebellion, you can bet that things are about to get pretty intense. All right, so we have 2 planets that create a square that are like a rubber band and very tension right now. And you have Saturn, who rules boundaries, and Uranus, who rules freedom and rebellion. Yeah, that sounds like me and my kids' relationship, sometimes that boss letting you know that you don't have any time accrued, you can't take a day off. That's kind of like a Saturn Uranus square, if you ask me. Just saying. Okay. Yeah, but as you guys can hear in my sarcasm, you can bet that things are about to get pretty intense. So, these 2 planets are vastly different. No, it doesn't seem that way. Well, traditional Saturn likes to build and preserve. Uranus likes to change and destroy. Okay, I'm down for changing and destroying things that don't work, right? And I'm also down for building and preserving things that do work. So it kind of seems like this is necessary. Maybe. We'll see. So this aspect is basically the old versus the new, which there are a lot of old things I think that's going on throughout the world that definitely needs to go and new has to come in for sure, in many different aspects of running the world and running different countries and running governments. So I really do like this square that's happening right now, which it changed over on February 17th this month, and I will let you know the dates coming up that we can expect this square and tension and all of this. We'll see a lot of systems being renewed and destroyed, and we will see a lot of rebellion as well, which we did see in America with when the Capitol was rushed by all the crazy mob. So this definitely represents, and I wouldn't be surprised if we saw some more of these aspects happening throughout the year when Saturn and Uranus are square again. So the old versus the new, and this creates a clash between rebellion and tradition. We can expect this old age struggle to define our year, because the same square will be happening 3 times within 2021. So the first time is February 17th, the second will be June 14th, and the third will be December 24th, all happening in 2021. And remember, this Saturn square Uranus has in happening 3 times within 1 year has not happened in 22 years. So think back 22 years ago, what was going on? I'm not quite sure. I was 22 and footloose and fancy free back then, so I really wasn't paying attention to much except for my own life. So the full moon occurs in Virgo when the sun in Pisces forms an opposition to the moon in Virgo. The full moon is a time of culmination and the promise of fulfillment of that which was started at the new moon. It is an emotional time, a time of romance, fertilization, and relationships. So whatever you've been manifesting from the full moon to the full moon, which is happening on the 27th, you're going to start to see the wheels starting to turn. Maybe that romantic interest is showing you interest back. Perhaps, relationships are improving that you wanted to improve upon. Just keep your eyes open for that. So with the Virgo Pisces service access involved, this full moon presses us to find a balance between day-to-day functions and routines, physical health, and the need for order, which is Virgo, and vision, spiritual health, disorder, and infinite Pisces. All rules, the tools and techniques that we use to deal with day-to-day life. While Pisces rules the tools that we use to deal with our spiritual selves. Some sort of crisis, which can be a crisis of consciousness or sudden awareness of a lack in our lives, provides us with a golden opportunity to explore our emotional needs within the context of the house polarity, where the full moon occurs in our natal charts. The full moon urges us to strike a balance between work and service, particularly criticism and acceptance. With the moon full and bright in the sky, symbolic illumination occurs in our lives. However, these new feelings and revelations are emotional ones, as there is a sense of emotions bursting forth into our consciousness. So even though the full moon will be in Virgo, we're in Pisces right now. And Pisces is a water sign, and water rules our emotions. And Virgo is an earth sign. When you think of earth, that creates stability. But when you mix earth and water, sometimes it can create mud. So that would be the reason why some of us are really going to be feeling this in an emotional aspect, for sure, because we have the stabilization of earth and then we have the saturation of water. And with them mixing together, you're talking about we might be making some mud pies this month. So just keep that in mind, just know that we're going through Pisces, and Pisces is a very passionate, very deep, water sign, very emotional, very just in the feels, and Virgo is Virgo. I mean, Virgo's an earth sign, so it is stable, but it's not a fixed earth sign. So it's mutable. So that makes it more of a muddy situation. So moving on. So it's a good time to express ourselves and let things out of our systems. And over the next 2 weeks, we will discover exactly what this means for us. Just for now, we can just, sit on our feelings for now. Don't let them out. Sit on them, marinate in them, figure them out. And then once you have a clear consciousness of what they mean, you'll be able to get them across in the next couple of weeks. We do need to express our feelings. However, we may want to take some care when doing so. And knowing that what's coming out of us may not be completely rational yet. So do take caution. This is an eyes wide time for our work, habits, health, and routines. We are likely to be receiving strong messages from our intuition now. Now, intuition is something that I know I get the feeling right in between my rib cage. It's kind of like that puke feeling, something's about to happen, or it's that inner knowing that, somebody might say, hey, what'd you do last night? And they tell you and you're like, that doesn't sound truthful. But sometimes a lot of us dismiss our intuition, which is a really big mistake because that's our inner voice speaking to us and it will never lie to us. Our rational mind may try to decipher saying, all right, am I paranoid? What's going on? But no. Your intuition is always factual. So don't doubt it and always follow it. And the full moon harmonizes with Uranus right now. And that suggesting an easy acceptance of change and progress now, which is a great thing. So the February 27th full moon activates the major planetary aspect of 2021. Saturn square Uranus is a sign of difficult change, an inability or lack of will to change, and a restriction of freedom. The full moon quincunx Saturn means an adjustment is needed in your duties and your responsibilities. But the moon trine Uranus makes positive change more likely and easy to implement. So the full moon of February 2021 is ideal for making changes that are long overdue. This is a good moon phase for freeing yourself of burdens that are no longer your responsibility. And by doing so, you will make room for exciting opportunities, positive change, greater independence, and a freedom of choice. I know I love this energy. The effects of the February 27th full moon last for weeks up to March 10th. That's the next new moon. Its influence is combined with that of the February 11th new moon. This was an excellent new moon for finding love, but also for making yourself a nicer, happier person. So being nicer to yourself and becoming a happier person, I would definitely say during this full moon phase that goes from the 27th of February to the 10th of March, which is the next new moon, try meditating. Check out some of the introductions to meditation. I have a 5-step meditation series on this channel. I will definitely add them in the description box below. It's an introduction. It gives you 5 easy steps of slowly getting into a deeper meditation state. And that's a really good way to connect with self and going inward and doing some self-inventory. Another way is start a yoga practice or start writing down pros and cons. Like, okay, what can I do with and what can I do without? What no longer serves me that I really don't even have to be involved with anymore? Cut it out, because you know what? When you start to cut out the muck, you become such a lighter and happier person. So that is my message for February's full moon. I hope you guys liked it, enjoyed it, and I'll see you next video. Bye, guys.